everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Dining with Tiffany and Jo, where we review restaurants that are not a chain restaurant and give you our opinions and tell you what we ate.
I like that because I like trying new things. I'm kind of picky about the things I do eat, although I will try new foods sometimes.
The first restaurant that we reviewed was the Blue Moon Café, and this is in downtown Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I'm going to tell you what we got. For the appetizer, we got the crab dip.
Oh, that was so good. I love that it had large chunks of crab in it. They had pita bread that was warmed perfectly and some other vegetables on there on the platter. It was just It was good. I want to say medley.
Yes.
Or medley.
Medley.
Yeah, I know. But I like saying melody.
So the crab dip came with cucumbers, carrots, zucchini, and cherry tomatoes.
Plus panini bread cut into triangles.
Yes, that was very, very good.
It was all very refreshing. The crab dip itself was warm. I really loved the taste of it. I loved how it was creamy, not thin, and you could taste the crab and seasonings in it. I loved it.
It was one of the best crab dips I have ever eaten, and I've eaten a lot of crab dip, and this, hands down, was the best I've ever eaten.
Yes, I agree. I really, really enjoyed the appetizer a lot. I could have had that as just my own, just the meal itself.
Yeah.
And that's how much you got as well. With that, it had the melted cheese on top as well.
Yes, it did.
What cheese was that?
I'm not sure. It was a very good kind.
It was a very good
It was
kind
delicious.
of cheese.
It was very, very good. Okay, now we're going to move on to the entrees.
Yes.
Okay, I chose to get a sandwich called a Cubano. It was very good. Seasoned pork. It had Swiss cheese, pickles. Oh my goodness. It had this really good sauce on it. It was very, very good. And it was all on a ciabatta bread. Very, very good. I really enjoyed that sandwich very much. And what did you get?
I'm not really a sandwich person per se, because I grew up not having two pieces of bread sandwiches. Mother's European, so we had open-faced sandwiches. But I had the turkey BLT the turkey club sandwich, excuse me. That was awesome. It had slices of turkey in it. It had bacon. It had avocado slices. Oh my God, avocado slices, and then brie. I love brie. And to have all of that put together, and it was a warm sandwich. It wasn't a cold. It wasn't a cold club. It was a warm sandwich, but the brie didn't melt a lot, but it melted just enough. The creaminess of that, the creaminess of the avocado, the crispy bacon, the turkey, just the combination. Just my mouth was watering just remembering.
Just thinking about it.
And then
really
to top
good.
it off, just here lately I've been really loving pickled red onions. To top it off, it had pickled red onions on it as well. I mean, it was awesome.
It's good stuff. And we also got something called a spiked peach tea.
Yes.
I'm not a tea drinker. I don't like tea at all. Even tea flavored things where people say it don't taste like tea. I'm not a tea drinker. But
this did not taste like tea.
Not even close. It was very good.
It's very peach forward. I like that.
Yes. It had like a peach liqueur in it and some...
And white wine.
White wine, yes, that's what it was. It was like peach champagne or peach liqueur and some white wine. That was very good. Just a little bit of tea to give it the tea color. That was just enough for color, and I couldn't even taste it. So it was very refreshing because it was kind of warm that day when we went, and it was really refreshing, very refreshing.
I liked it.
It was very good. The wait staff. The wait staff was very friendly. There was two ladies there. It was busy as all get out when we went, and they worked so well together. They were helping each other with the tables. It was just the two of them, and they were helping each other with their tables, and then also sharing tables, and I really like that part because they seem to have a really good rapport with each other.
They did. You could tell that they enjoy working with each other just by the way they were speaking to each other.
Yes.
Very respectfully, very friendly to each other. They were very friendly to the participants at the restaurant itself.
Yes.
I just enjoyed watching them.
Even as busy as it was, and these ladies were hoofing it. It was just like synchronized dance. They were just zooming all over the place, and they still had just a very nice demeanor, very calm. They didn't when a lot of people get into a rush, they get kind of short with you.
Yes.
None of that. They didn't do any of that. So the wait staff was fantastic. So, what do you think about the atmosphere?
Oh, I love the atmosphere of the Blue Moon Cafe because you have different levels of it. You have the outside seating, so you can sit around and you can, if you're a people watcher, that's the perfect place to sit outside in the cool or warm air and just people watch while you're enjoying your drink and food. Inside, you have the choice of sitting at a table. Off in the corner, there are secluded little two-seater tables, or a little more in the open where more people can sit, or like where we sat at the bar.
Yeah.
I love that. But then the
Like
way
bar
they
seating.
had everything decorated with bottles and bottles of all these different brews.
Yeah, all kinds of different beer and liquor and stuff that you don't see every day. It was
Exactly. So a lot of them are probably homemade brews from other people that
a local brewery.
Yeah, just starting off their businesses. So you could just choose from so many, and that just put me in a whole different atmosphere of, not the sports bar type, but a relaxed
cafe
bar.
Cafe bar, yeah. It's very nice. What did you think about the cleanliness of the restaurant?
To sit there and see that they didn't have a whole lot of staff, because you could see the people who cooked. There was about 2 back there, plus the wait staff that we had was 2. They just, like you said, the synchronization was awesome. It wasn't you clean your own table type thing. If patrons got up, whoever was not busy was cleaning the tables quickly so that more patrons could come in. It was great. I'm funny about bathrooms. I'm very funny about bathrooms. The one thing I did love about this bathroom is that it's not gender specific. So there is no question as to who can use it. Everybody can. And it was clean. You could tell that not just the owner, but the people who work there care about this place. They care about how people feel when they come to visit. They care about, that they're there as well.
That's true. That is true. Now we move on to the price range. It was very pricey, but the food was well worth it. And you got a lot of food for your money.
Yes, you did.
So if you're into the cafe style, which the cafe seems to be on the higher end of the pay on the scale as far as price wise, this experience was well worth the money, and I didn't mind spending the money that it cost. I
didn't mind it at all either.
It was well worth it.
It was worth every single penny.
Yes.
Because the food was phenomenal, atmosphere phenomenal. I loved it. It's family friendly. It's great for first time daters, long time daters. It's just an all around fantastic place.
Very nice, intimate place. Yeah. So the health score in North Carolina, each restaurant is inspected every 3 months, somewhere in that time frame. And that's a big thing for me when I go into a restaurant. That's one of the first things I look at. Sometimes I forget to look. But on the day that we went, the health score was a 97. So that's really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
It's really good.
And I know that the health score definitely is something that is important to a lot of people, because you want to make sure that when you do eat somewhere that it is a clean place and that you don't have to worry. And so that's one reason I know that when we walk into a place, the first thing you look for is that health score.
Although sometimes I do forget to do that.
Yeah, hunger can take over sometimes.
Okay, so here are our scores for the Blue Moon Cafe. So price-wise, I rate this 4 out of 5 stars because it was very pricey, but it was very much well worth the money. It was worth every penny. I did not mind spending the money on that food because it was very well worth it. Had excellent service. The food was delicious. What did you think?
I agree. It was a little expensive, especially at lunch because we were there for lunch. But food was phenomenal, and I don't mind paying a little extra when I know that I'm getting great service, I'm getting great food, and I'm in a fantastic atmosphere as well. If I have all 3 of those, or just making me feel then it doesn't hurt to hand over that credit card.
Okay. Atmosphere. I rate the atmosphere 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I think it'll be, a little hard to rate any place as a 5 because that's just got to be, go over the top, crazy, fantastic. For me, to sit there and go, wow, this place is, I can't find nothing out of its spot.
Right.
So I think 4 is a really high score for any place that we would eat at, and this definitely deserves a 4.
Exactly.
It definitely
I give it
does.
4 because you had multiple seating. You had the inside seating, you had outside seating, and you also had the bar seating.
Yes.
So, you had multiple places to sit at wherever you wanted to decide. So, yeah.
Exactly. And I would agree on the 4 because, it is a perfect place, as I said, for the first date, for someone who's been dating for a while, or married couples, even families with small children. It's a good place to be as well because there is seating for a larger crowd. So yes, I give it a 4 because it does cater to everybody.
Yes. So the food, how would you rate the food?
Okay, 5 plus. No.
Yes.
Yeah, the food. I like I said,
I couldn't find anything, nothing that I could say. Oh, if it was this or that, or either way, I couldn't say anything. Right. So I give it 5.
I'm gonna
5 stars.
I'm gonna agree with you on that because, like I said a little bit ago, my mouth is watering just remembering that sandwich because now I'm thinking I gotta go get one again right now. Yeah, I really like that sandwich.
That was good. It was very good. So, if you guys are interested, Blue Moon Cafe, and I will put the address in the description below. If you guys are in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area, you can go visit the Blue Moon Cafe for brunch.
Yes, definitely stop. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.